for the victory at the polls, and to thank God on your behalf for having you in this office. Having said that, I want to apologize that you have not seen us earlier before this time. The caretaker committee was put in place earlier by His Royal Majesty with the vision to produce an ICDA that will be comparable to Afenifere, Ohanese, and Ariwa Consultative Forum. Why? Because he had a desire that Igala should have a voice in the Committee of Nations in Nigeria. And the task was a very tough one. I thank God for the team that made up the caretaker committee. And by the grace of God, God helping us, we're able to put up on board today very seasoned administrators who have distinguished themselves in various fields that was noticed from the introductions that have been earlier made. Formally invite you to their inauguration. We have come with a card. You are the first person, Your Excellency, we are bringing the card to. The two cards I have with me here, one for His Excellency, the Executive Governor of the State, and one for your very good self. My brother, Honorable Sadiq, I've said much, so I don't want to belabor all that have been said. Once again, we are grateful to be in your presence.
Executive Governor of Kogi State that has not despised the galleries. He started very few months ago, and by what we are seeing, I have not seen any iota of negligence or abandonment or disregard to Igalaris in his administration. Therefore, I have to thank them because Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, based on what I have seen, is detribalized. Most of his activities, irrespective of what happened in the past, he has just decided to throw it off his mind and to carry everybody along. But one thing I must remind all of us, because we cannot talk about today without looking back to what happened in the past, which took me unaware, and I was surprised. I cannot just go over it without drawing your attention to what happened in the past. When former executive of ICDA politicized the Cultural Association, which I know since when I was a toddler till now, to be a non-partisan organization. That thing baffled me, and I was surprised. But when the election was done without my notice, and I said, okay, meaning these people, they mean what they are doing. Let us see. Yeah, if you are a thief and you decide to thief a drum, where are you going to beat that drum? That is the adage in Igala land. Where are you going to beat the drum? But when he came, he opened my mind and my eyes to see a lot of things. And that was why I said so. And that was why I said so. I will avail myself to see you and see how we can mend things and put Igalaris on the right track. When our own brothers were there as executive governor of this state, if you do not vote for them, you will get back what you're supposed to get. Am I talking to somebody?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us are conversant with what happened in the past. Even within ourselves there, the local government that did not vote for them who faced the music. But this time around, Alhaji Usman Ododo still retained my seat as the Deputy Governor of Kogi State. He has not despised me, despite the fact that the Cultural Association, the umbrella body in Igala land, refused to acknowledge my office as at then. He refused to despise me. Since I came into this office, I've been following him. He has been making use of me, even where I do not expect. So I have to thank God for his life and pray for him to have long and longer life. My message is, Kogi must be one. Our brothers that were on this seat, or as the executive governor of Kogi State before, won their elections with the support of other tribes. That we can never roll out. You must get support from them. And before they can climb to this seat, they must have our own support. Rub my back, I rub your back. Isolating Igala from the two other senatorial districts, I look at it as an aberration. We cannot isolate ourselves because the federal government united us. It is Kogi East, West, and Central comprises together to form Kogi State and the Conference State. Please, my admonition to a new executive. I wish the president is around, because I told him when I met him at Okran, I would like to see him. Because there's an Igala adage I says, Egbe alukala mwe, enwotomo imubu, uwanu wanga baka nyamwe. I think all of us understand Igala. Some of you stays in America and all far from that, so you can interpret it. So, my admonition is this: let us come home. Let us integrate. Let us form one Kogi State. Because the man I am working with, the governor of Kogi State today, is not the type that anybody should run away from. He has opened his door wide and is ready to make use of anybody that is straightforward, irrespective of your geographical location, your tribe, or your tradition. So please, I want to beg this house, we need you. Alhaji Usman Ododo needs your support. Without your support, if you decide to neglect him, it means you don't want me to get closer to you. The first thing is to accept Alhaji Usman Ododo as the duly elected executive governor of Kogi State. Based on what we are seeing, it is not as many people prophesied. I think Alhaji Usman Ododo is surprising many people. All of us can attest to it. I was teach chairman NUT. But today, if you call on teachers today, all of them are rejoicing. I think the salary we are paying is on 95%. And by His grace, 100% will be attained according to the executive governor of Kogi State. This is the first time in the life history of Kogi State. He's not paying this money based on the old minimum wage, but the current 30,000 naira minimum wage is paying up to this level, which has never happened in Kogi State. Not only teachers, but all local government workers and retired officers, pensioners. And if you look at the rise, it's not saying the number that's supposed to go to Kogi is to be reduced. No. Based on how it has been, the formula is supposed to be shared. It's sharing them, everybody is taking them to their local government, not minding what happened during the last election. When we talk about upgrade of our chiefs, he is doing it across the state without bias. Is it construction of roads? Kogroma has gone through the local government, even in Igala land, to do their survey and take stock of what is supposed to be put in place so that our roads could be better for us to fly. He is doing it across the state. Too numerous to mention.